You can say what you wanna say about us. You can laugh at our courage, take as much. To have and to hold, continue to climb. There are hundreds more just like us.
Hi folks, I've been gone for a little bit, as you can probably tell. I've been enjoying some time in the wonderful world of both and, wherein you can have your cake and eat it too. Of course, as a long-standing fan of scrapping the law of non-contradiction, this is all well and good, but putting it into practice is a particularly beautiful thing. I can have X and not X, and have X as equal to X and not X. What this means in practical terms is that I've been juggling numerous contradictory activities that I had previously thought I just didn't have the headspace to approach simultaneously. I've been spending a lot of time bouncing back and forth between nonfiction, the sort of which you're probably accustomed to seeing in my channel, and actually getting back into a little bit of fiction, which I haven't done in years. It's very refreshing, it's very engaging, and the most beautiful part about it is that I don't care if it's good. Getting tied up on process and quality, it just strangles the creative process, at least for me. I find that I'll edit something into oblivion before I've written a single word of it. I can get so caught on mode of expression and quality of expression that what I'm trying to express just gets lost. Or even worse, I'll be so hung up on what I'm trying to express that what I wind up with at the end of the day is hardly readable. So I recently put into practice a little bit of practical advice that I've been giving for years for anyone interested in creative writing, and that is, sit down and write something that you know is going to be bad. It doesn't matter what it is. A poem, a short story, an essay. Write something with the intent, from the moment you pick up the pen or set your fingers on the keyboard, that it is going to suck. I've tried countless tricks for strangling my internal editor, or at the very least keeping him out of the room until it's time for him to show up. But so far this has been the most effective, and it's just a wonderful sense of liberation to be able to sit down, write something, and honestly not care about the quality until it's done. The funny thing is that I've found that when you approach writing with the goal of writing something just worthless, something where you have shamed the paper by putting it to such a use, that you tend to fail. When you set out with the goal of producing nothing of merit, you tend to fail. Which isn't to say that you're going to be belching Shakespeare sonnets after every meal, but even finding something worthwhile in this piece of writing that you decided at the outset was going to have nothing worth saving is a pleasant surprise. And in terms of the emotional involvement and kind of the inner processes of creative writing, is much more satisfying, and I think much more liberating, again that word, than approaching every piece of writing as if it has to be perfect before the ink is dry. All of that said, I've got a good backlog of video ideas, things that I've been wanting to shoot for a while, and I'm going to start actually cranking those out, giving you something to watch. And thank you to all the fine folks on Stickum who have been providing me with a wealth of material, both in that area and in other areas of endeavor as well. And I wholeheartedly appreciate the continued interest and support, and I'll do what I can to make it merited. So, cheers, see you a little bit later.